Imagine this. You are sitting at a cozy cafe, sunlight streaming through the windows, sharing a moment with someone you deeply care about. The conversation flows, until suddenly, it does not. A simple comment sparks a misunderstanding. Frustration bubbles up, words fly, emotions flare, and before you know it, what started as a pleasant connection spirals into hurt and chaos. Sound familiar? Now, take a breath. What if I told you there's an ancient philosophy, over 2,000 years old, that holds the key to transforming moments like these? A way to turn conflict into understanding, frustration into clarity, and disconnection into growth. This is the story of how Stoicism, yes, the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, can reshape not just your relationships, but the way you connect with the people who matter most. Let's explore how. Let's rewind, back to ancient Rome. Picture bustling markets, grand marble temples, and philosophers deep in thought. Among them were the Stoics, great minds like Seneca, Epictetus, and the emperor himself, Marcus Aurelius. But here is the thing, these thinkers were not just pontificating about life in abstract, lofty terms. No, they were grappling with real, everyday human struggles, frustration, loss, love, and connection. Just like you and me. What they developed were tools, mental frameworks, to navigate life with grace, resilience, and purpose. And here is the incredible part, their wisdom, though centuries old, fits seamlessly into our modern world, especially when it comes to relationships. So, how does ancient Stoicism speak to the challenges we face today? Let's uncover the answers together. Stoicism rests on three core principles: control, perspective, and virtue. At its core, Stoicism teaches us three powerful lessons: focus on what you can control, reframe your perspective, and act in alignment with virtue. Simple ideas, yet profoundly transformative, especially when it comes to relationships. Let's paint a picture. Alex and Lily have been looking forward to celebrating their anniversary. But the big day arrives, and something unexpected happens. Lily completely forgets their dinner plans. Alex feels the frustration rising, the sting of disappointment taking hold. Angry thoughts race through their mind. How could Lily forget something so important? Don't they care about me at all? Sound familiar? In moments like these, emotions often take the wheel. Anger leads to raised voices, accusations, or cold silences. And before you know it, a single mistake has escalated into a painful rift. But here's where Stoicism offers a lifeline, a pause button. It invites us to step back and ask one simple but profound question: what's really in my control? Lily's forgetfulness? No, Alex can't change that, it's already happened. But their reaction? That is where the true power lies. Imagine if Alex chose curiosity over anger, asking, "What happened today?" Was Lily overwhelmed? Distracted? Instead of letting frustration take over, Alex could transform this moment into an opportunity for understanding. It's not easy, but this is what Stoicism teaches us: how to take control of ourselves, even when life feels out of control. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. In this moment, Alex has a choice. Instead of letting anger take over, they can lean into understanding. Rather than snapping in frustration, Alex could take a deep breath and say, "I'm hurt, but I'd like to understand what happened." It's a simple shift, but one that opens the door to connection and growth, rather than conflict. But let's go deeper. What if this is not just about an anniversary dinner? What if the real issue is trust, or respect? This is where the second Stoic tool, perspective, becomes so powerful. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Imagine Alex stepping back for a moment, reframing the situation. Instead of seeing Lily's forgetfulness as a lack of love, Alex might recognize it for what it truly is: simple human imperfection. This shift in perspective does not excuse the mistake, but it softens the tension. It turns frustration into an opportunity to build understanding, and in doing so, strengthens the bridge between them. Now, let's talk about virtue. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions or pretending they don't exist, it's about channeling them wisely. Patience, empathy, and honesty, these are Stoic virtues that can fortify any relationship. Imagine facing conflict and asking yourself, what is the most virtuous action I can take right now? Instead of trying to win the argument, you might aim for something far more valuable, understanding. And in that moment, you are not just resolving a disagreement, you are building a stronger, more meaningful connection. In our story, Alex chose calm and clarity over rage. And because of that, Lily felt safe to apologize, no defensiveness, no fear of judgment. Together, they turned a moment of tension into an opportunity to grow stronger. It's not magic, it's Stoicism in action. And here is the beauty, these principles are not limited to romantic relationships. They work just as powerfully with friends, family, even co-workers. Anywhere there is a connection, Stoicism can help it flourish. So, what about you? The next time a disagreement arises, ask yourself, will you let raw emotion take the lead, dictating your words and actions? Or will you choose to pause, take a breath, and reflect? This pause is not just about avoiding conflict, it's about creating an opportunity. An opportunity to understand what is really happening beneath the surface, your feelings, their feelings, and the situation itself. It's a moment to decide, how do I want to respond, not just in this argument, but in this relationship? Practicing Stoicism in these moments helps you learn patience when things do not go your way, empathy when others fall short, and resilience when challenges arise. It teaches you that calm is not weakness, it's strength. That understanding is more powerful than anger. And here is the truth, it's not about being perfect. You won't always get it right, and that is okay. The goal is progress, not perfection. Every time you choose to pause instead of react, to reflect instead of blame, you are taking a step forward. Even the smallest steps toward Stoic practice can create profound changes, not just in how you handle disagreements, but in how you connect, communicate, and grow with the people around you. Because at its heart, Stoicism is not just a philosophy, it's a way of building stronger, more meaningful relationships, one intentional choice at a time. The Stoics believed that the greatest victories are not won in battle, but in the quiet moments where we master ourselves. In love, in friendship, in family, these moments are everywhere. They appear in the pauses between words, in the choices we make when emotions run high, and in the way we choose to respond to those we care about. With just a little wisdom from ancient Rome, we can transform these moments into something extraordinary. So, what story will you write with your relationships? Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, do not forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use a little Stoic wisdom in their life. And we'd love to hear from you. Comment below and tell us, what is one Stoic principle you did like to apply in your relationships? Let's keep the conversation going.